Good morning, children. Today we are in our third class. Already we have started the lesson, the Kabuliwala. Today's class I'll start with the answers which I have given in the last class. First question was, describe the attire of the Kabuliwala. Answer, the Kabuliwala wore the loose, soiled clothing with a tall turban. There was a bag on his back, and he carried boxes of grapes in his hand. Second question, what was Minnie's belief about the big bag of Kabuliwala? Answer, Minnie had a blind belief that inside the bag which the big man carried, there were perhaps 2 or 3 other children like herself. Third question. What was the first gift of Kabuliwala to Minnie? Answer. Nuts and raisins were the first gift of Kabuliwala to Minnie. What did he tell Minnie about his big bag? Answer. He told Minnie that there was an elephant in his big bag. Sorry. What is the double meaning of father-in-law's house amongst men of the Kabuliwala class? Answer. Amongst men of the Kabuliwala's class, it was well known that the words father-in-law's house have a double meaning. It is considered for the word jail. Now, let us continue with the story. On a charge of murderous assault, Rahman was sentenced to some years' imprisonment. Children, earlier we came to know about the friendship in between a 5-year-old girl Minnie and a middle-aged Kabuliwala Rahman. Every day they used to chat, laugh, talk, and Rahman used to offer the gifts, all the dry foods to Minnie. And their accompaniment enjoyed by Minnie's father very much. One morning, suddenly they saw a crowd, and in this crowd they have seen that Rahman is caught by the police and in the charge of murderous assault. Now, time passed and he was not remembered. The accustomed work in the accustomed place was ours, and the thought of the once free mountaineer spending his years in prison seldom or never occurred to us. Even my light-hearted Minnie, I am ashamed to say, forgot her old friend. New companions filled her life. Years had passed. It was once more autumn, and we had made arrangements for our Minnie's marriage. It was to take place during the Puja holidays. So, after the imprisonment of Rahman, many years passed, and slowly, Minnie was accustomed with her new friends, and she has totally forgot about her old childhood friend. And one day, Minnie's father told us about the arrangement of Minnie's marriage, and during these Puja holidays. The morning was bright. Since early dawn that day, the wedding pipes had been sounding, and at each beat my own heart throbbed. The wail of the tune, Bhairavi, seemed to intensify my pain at the approaching separation. My Minnie was to be married that night. After marriage, all the girls, they have to leave their parents' house and they have to start a new journey in a new house. And the separation of daughter and parents, it happens after every marriage. And with this pain, the father described about the morning of the marriage day. And in these wedding pipes, that means Shanai, the tune of Bhairavi is the rag, and this was playing, and which one making the father more sad. From early morning noise and bustle had pervaded the house. In the courtyard, the canopy had to be slung on its bamboo poles. The chandeliers, with their tinkling sound, must be hung in each room and veranda. There was no end of hurry and excitement. I was sitting in my study, looking through the accounts, when someone entered, saluting respectfully, and stood before me. It was Rehman, the Kabuliwala. At first, I did not recognize him. He had no bag, nor the long hair, not the same vigor that he used to have. But he smiled, and I knew him again. On this marriage day, on this morning, that busy morning, with lots of sounds, excitement, the arrangement, and the sound of this chandelier, that the lightning, and that canopy actually, which we used to call the pandals. Everywhere the busyness, but the father, with a sad heart, was sitting in his study and looking through the accounts. And suddenly someone entered and saluting him. Who was that? Surprisingly, he was Rehman. But now his attire, his posture, his gesture, his physique, everything has changed. An old, weak person is standing. When did you come, Rehman? I asked him. Last evening, he said. I was released from jail. The words struck harsh upon my ears. I had never before talked with one who had wounded his fellow, and my heart shrank within itself when I realized this. For I felt that the day would have been better omened had he not turned up. There are ceremonies going on, I said, and I am busy. Could you perhaps come another day? Seeing Rehman, the father, was not happy at all. Actually, when Rehman pronounced that he was released from jail, the word jail struck him, because in this auspicious day, one prisoner is standing, that could not be a good sign for this marriage. That the father thought, and immediately he tried to make him clear that the ceremony is going on and he should return back on another day, because his presence made him uncomfortable. And immediately, for her daughter's piousness and for her daughter's marriage, he wanted to make him disappear from this area. So, today up to this. I am giving you few words with the meaning. You have to learn this all also, and few questions for the assignment. As earlier, write the answers on your own. Till then, take care of your health, stay at home, drink a lot. Bye bye.